Hello everyone, Foxy Nixon here, and today I have a really good UU battle for you against RobotnikisSexy. There were tons of surprises in this battle that just made me want to flip a table over, and you guys will get to see what those are in a minute. So, first I'm going to start out with my Chandelure, predicting his Alakazam to lead. I figured that his Alakazam was probably Focus Sashed, so I would be able to live a Shadow Ball from him. So I just end up going straight for a Shadow Ball with my own Scarf Chandelure, get a useless crit, and then he's going to end up smacking me back with the Shadow Ball. Like I said, I'm going to be able to live this quite handily, but in hindsight I probably actually should have saved my Chandelure for later, and you'll see why. So he's going to switch out here, and he's going to go into his Empoleon. I'm guessing it's probably specially defensive, just like most Empoleons are. And that's going to do a nice solid chunk, but I figured since right now he's probably going to be getting up the Stealth Rocks, there's not much point in me switching out, so I'll just keep on going for Shadow Balls, hoping to possibly whittle his Empoleon down to the point where something else can knock it out. So, like I thought, he does end up going for his Stealth Rocks. He's going to get some nice leftovers recovery there, and that's actually going to keep him from getting knocked out by the Chandelure here. As I'm just going to go straight for another Shadow Ball, bring him down to just a smidge, and finally I get the special defense drop. That would have been way helpful earlier. But see, it doesn't really matter. I don't want to switch my Chandelure out because, like I said, it'd be kind of pointless. And now I'm just going to bring in my Lucario. Right here, I was actually thinking maybe I should go for a Sword Stance if he wants to save his Empoleon for later as death fodder. But in the end, I didn't think it was a very good idea, so I just go straight up for a close combat as he's going to fodder his Empoleon here. Now, I was expecting his Infernape to probably come in, and he's going to try and smack me with a close combat real quick, and that is exactly what he does. He goes into his Infernape, he brings up the close combat, and Lucario is like, heck no, I'm getting straight out of here. So I'm going to go into Swampert. And this is like a max defense Swampert too. And oh my lord, this close combat does way too much damage. Maybe I need to go back and check and see what Swampert's defenses are, or if it's a 5 IV. I don't know. But that does well over half. So I'm going to have to show that I have Protect here. Go for it. And so that way he can't 2-hit KO me with the close combat, and I can scare him out with the Scald or Earthquake. And, but unfortunately for me, this leaves the perfect opportunity for him to switch out and go into his Lilligant. So I was predicting that or something else to come in, and I end up going for the Toxic, but unfortunately, I missed, and that made me so mad, because I probably would have ended up losing less Pokemon than what I did, and probably being able to stall out this Lilligant a little bit more. So right here, I'm actually gonna, do I stay in? Nope, that would be stupid of me, if I did. So I'm probably gonna just switch out real quick, because he could just hit me with the Petal Dance if he wanted to, and clean knock out the Swampert. So I'm gonna go into Victini, and he's gonna end up going for a Quiver Dance. So I was hoping maybe he would think that I had a Choice Scarf, but since I already revealed that my Chandelure had a Choice Scarf, there's no way he was going to fall for that. And he just ends up going straight for the Petal Dance, and that does a butt ton. Holy cow, Lilligant, calm down. I had no idea you were that powerful. So I'm going to go straight for a U-turn. Obviously, it's going to show him that I'm a Choice Banded Victini, because of how much damage the U-turn did. And unfortunately for me, he's going to be able to see me bringing in the Swampert, so it's not like a blind switch for him, and he can go right into, what was it he went into? I believe he went into, was it Goodra? Yeah, it was Goodra, okay. And he can just go for all the Dragon Pulses that he wants to, and really there's not much point for me to switch out. I don't want anything taking a Dragon Pulse or a Toxic or anything of the sort. So, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to sack Swampert here. Doesn't really serve me too much more purpose, but he ends up getting a crit anyways, which kind of made me upset in case I could have gotten off a Toxic, but doesn't really matter that much. Now I'm going to go into my Scrafty, expecting to take this nice Dragon Pulse very handily and go for my Dragon Dance so I can get up to +2 and sweep him. However, things don't always go to plan, as I have learned through my years of playing Pokemon. And his Dragon Pulse does so many damages. So many damages. I had no idea Goodra was that strong. In fact, I thought he was choice specs at this part. So I end up going for the high jump kick. That barely knocks him out. If I had an adamant Scrafty, that would have knocked him out. But unfortunately it doesn't, and he can just 2-hit KO me with Dragon Pulse. I don't know if that was min-max damage going on there. I'll have to calc it later. But still, it was pretty frustrating, and you'll see why here in a minute. So I'm gonna have to go into my Lucario and go for a close combat. Nope, just kidding. I go for a Sword Stance first because I want to try and sweep through his team. Because I figured, okay, what he has left is a Rhyperior and his Goodra and his Infernape. What I have to do is get up a Sword Stance. I can extreme speed the Infernape since I figured that was choice banded damage on my Swampert. And then I can just knock out the Goodra and outspeed what I thought would be a defensive Rhyperior and knock that out with a close combat. But apparently, he has Gooey, which really freaking sucks, and you'll see why here in a second, because he goes into his Rhyperior that has 252 EVs in speed. 252 EVs in speed, are you kidding me? I thought that was the most ridiculous thing, but that just surprised me. I never in my wildest dreams thought that Rhyperior would outspeed a Lucario and proceed to ruin my life. But that's okay, because I have my trusty Zoroark, right? But unfortunately for me, that does not outspeed his Infernape, even though it just gets rid of his Rhyperior. He probably didn't want to risk switching anything in, so all he has to do now is go into his Infernape and proceed to close combat and kill everything on my team. So that was a good game, Andy. I really enjoyed that battle, despite whatever the frick kind of set that Rhyperior was. That just, I feel like a white girl because I just can't even. Seriously, I don't care if that sounds sexist, I just can't even. But anyways, yeah, that was a really good game. He's going to finish it up with a close combat, and that'll be it. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment and a subscribe, and I'll see you all later.